welcome to my channel. Look. Hi guys, welcome to Kysh Quotes episode 6. I'm really excited. We are moving on quite fast, and thank you so much for stopping by to watch this video. And first things first, I was told not to mention the word actually in anywhere alright, in any other episode of Kysh Quotes, and I'll try. I think I've used that word enough times, yeah, but it's okay. I'll try. I'll try. Today's topic is mental health, depression, and this topic requires all the seriousness that it can be given, because depression is real, yeah. And let me start by saying that depression doesn't choose your age. It can hit you as young as you are, as old as you are. It doesn't even choose gender. Depression right now is hitting the boy child really hard, and it's also hitting women. But I must say this one thing that our society refuses to agree is that women are very strong. In fact, women are the strongest beings that God ever created. But I'm not here to talk about the strength of a woman, and I will talk about that sometime in my other episodes, because I feel like women need to know just how much their strength is, just how strong they really are. But that aside, I feel like the men really need to talk, because you guys know men don't talk. And I'm coming to this, but right now, guys, first of all, depression. What are some of the symptoms of depression? That I really want this to be interactive, so you can comment down there on maybe share your story or something, or some of the symptoms that I may leave behind. I know that there's sadness, there's agitation, and people who are going through depression feel very much agitated. There's losing interest. Someone who was very interested in doing something, they suddenly lose that interest. They no longer do that anymore. And then there's loss of appetite, there's loss of sleep, or there's increased appetite. It's not only loss. Sometimes people increase appetite, and you already know this. There are those people who, when they're stressed, they really gain appetite, like it's on another level. They eat everything. I'm that kind of person. If I'm stressed or mad or very angry, I'll just go eating everything. In fact, this food that is just sold, everything me too, smoky pasua, chips me too, I'll just stop by everywhere and eat everything. That the same case happens to a person who is undergoing depression. They may either lose their appetite or gain their appetite, and then there's loss of sleep, or they start sleeping too much. Like, this person doesn't want to get out of bed, they just want to be in bed, they want to sleep all day. Sometimes a person becomes either excessively clean or excessively dirty, and by this I mean the person doesn't clean up anymore. You go to their kitchen, the sink is full of utensils that are dirty, and you go to their bathroom, there's heaps of unwashed clothes. You go to their bedroom, it just looks messy. Or some people try to be extra. They try to do something, so they end up cleaning up the whole place. They end up removing everything that is everywhere. They end up removing the dirt. I'm a Kikuyu, you are Ru. So they end up removing dirt. They end up cleaning up, throwing some things and all that. There's just they feel unworthy, by the way. They feel like they're not loved. So someone who is going through depression, by the way, guys, you will notice that sometimes they want to be alone, because they realize they'll bring up something, and then you guys will not support them, and they'll think like they're not loved at all. They feel like they're unworthy, they don't deserve to be alive. And they also think that when they talk about it, or when they tell you something, you will be seeking attention. Like right now, I don't know why so many people joke with this topic on depression, but I saw some memes going around that depression is a rich man's problem. If you're going through this and you're not rich, then una face two challenges. You understand? So if they see this kind of posts, they cannot share, they cannot tell you they're going through stuff, and they end up thinking that if they talk to you, if they come close to you, they think that they're actually seeking attention. Oh, I used the word actually. Okay, snap that. They think that they're seeking attention, which is not true. So what do we need to do? You as a loved one, yeah. What do you need to do when you realize that something has changed about someone? And I feel like this generation, first of all, before I even go there, I feel like our generation is acting like don't cares. I don't understand. We are acting like I don't care about other people. I'm trying to act like I am such a don't care. I'm minding my business. And this is where we go wrong, guys. There's a difference between minding your business and being there for people who need you. All right, this is such a sensitive topic, guys, and I feel like in this generation, everybody is trying to show us how much they are doing well with their lives, which is okay, fine, you can show us, but you already need to know that there are people who are out there seeking validation. And this is why we talked about self-love, and I feel like we need to talk about self-love again. Guys, we cannot avoid the fact that people are seeking validation out there, right? People are out there looking like they want to be noticed, all right? But these are the same people who are acting like they don't care, all right? You don't care about anybody, you don't want to know where your friend went to, you don't want to know what happened to that friend who used to talk to me, they don't talk to me anymore, what happened to that family member who people are not reaching out enough, guys. What is not going on? I mean, when did we ever become this heartless, this senseless, and we are losing it? Do you know why we are seeing so many cases of murder and things that you cannot imagine that are happening? But in real sense, people no longer talk, especially guys. They don't talk, and people no longer talk even to their elders, their parents. It's like there's a cord that has been broken somewhere. So there's something missing, all right? Mentorship programs are missing. And what I wanted to say is that, oh God, it slipped my mind. All right, let me just continue with this one. People are just acting like they don't care. It's like you're not there anymore. And that is what, all right, I wanted to say this. Back in the days, our parents used to tell us, when it was in the evening and the guys came home, they would sit in the sitting room with their dads, their uncles, their grandfathers talking, all right? They would just talk. When the where else the ladies were in the kitchen, they would sit in the kitchen, talk to their mothers, their grandmothers, their aunties. And we have lost it. I mean, our generation right now, nobody cares about the other person. So it's really hard. What's happening to our friendships? I mean, you have a friend, but it's like you're in a competition. Yeah, you want to show each other how much I have made it, how much I am a better friend than you are, how much my life is actually better than yours. I used the word actually again. I'm really self-aware. All right, and it's good to know that there are those people who are not self-aware. All right, there are those people who are not they don't have the mental resilience, guys. We have people who are extremely strong, all right? Let me start there. We have people who are quite strong. We have people who will notice. In fact, there are people who are quite self-aware that they will notice that, whoa, something is wrong with me. And then they'll start, doing something to get out of it. There are those kind of people. And then there are those kind of people who will not talk about it at all. And on the symptoms of depression, I forgot to mention that the depressed person, when it's so severe, they start having suicidal thoughts. And this is what happens when you suddenly hear that, whoa, atukujua, we didn't know, and suddenly your friend is gone. all right? You just wake up one day and you no longer have your friend there with you. You wake up, they killed themselves. They took some drugs in excess. They just did something, hung themselves or something. So you see, if it's severe, they end up having suicidal thoughts, and you never know, it might be too late. But there are people who are quite mentally strong. There are people who will notice, wow, something's wrong with me, and then they'll either reach out or they'll try to do something to just get out of it, all right? But not everyone is like this. So if you are a friend, if you are a family member, what do? All right? And this is what I always tell people: reach out. Reach out to that person who used to talk to you and they no longer talk. I mean, just listen to them. I mean, just hear how they're doing, all right? If you can, invite someone out for lunch, all right? Invite someone out for lunch, go talk. And if you realize this person is not okay, just tell them something about you. You never know, they might end up opening up about themselves. This is the opening factor. And this is something that really helps. You need to open up. You need to develop an opening factor, yeah? For these kind of people to open up to you, you need to show concern, all right? Show that you've also gone through something, and then let them listen to them, all right? So let's talk about men. Our society, and I really feel it for the men, and I feel like we need to address these guys. Our society has shown men that they need to be strong. You cannot show emotion. You're these solid rock humans. You just need to take it in. And what happens when the men take everything in? Men don't talk, and this is one thing. And then something else that happens to men something else men do for other men, and they think that they are really helping them. You'll notice that maybe a male friend has maybe gotten fired. These are things that are leading to depression in our country right now, at this day and age. Social media, everyone trying to do okay, and then you lose your job, or you just don't have a job. Guys, this leads to depression, because you need to keep up, all right? So maybe your friend loses a job, or they're jobless, yeah? You just call them. This is what men do. Hey brother, uko happy? Let's go out, let's turn up, let me buy you a drink. He might not say no, or he might come up with an excuse, yeah, and tell you, hey brother, sipatikani, niko na shughuli kiasi, and then you'll actually think it is true. But come to think of it, imagine you call that guy and took him to a supermarket and told him to pick shopping for himself. Do you know what that can do for this man? And this is what people don't understand. Buying someone a drink, that amount of money you would have used buying that person a drink, if you used that money, if you went out for a night and used a lot of, if that same money you used it to buy him shopping in his house, you don't know how much that could do to him, guys. So at least buy someone lunch, all right? Take him out, tell him, let's go eat, and then start talking. This is how you'll share. I mean, I was thinking about that man who hacked this girl, the latest story we have on murder. If he talked to someone and that person told him, whatever you're doing is just not right, just stop it. Or if he just talked to someone and he'd be like, hey, she just can't eat my money, and walk away like that, and then this person will tell them, it doesn't matter, just let it go. This will have prevented the loss of someone. And I feel like I will talk about these murder cases in another episode of Kysh Quotes, so let me not dwell on that. But let me say this. Depression is real, especially in men, because they've been told they can't show emotion, they can't try to be stupid, they can't try to cry. But this is what I'm here to tell men: something. It is okay to talk, all right? Find someone you can talk to. And if you can't find someone you can talk to in your friend, there's so many people who are willing to listen. And I always tell people that I talk to, and people who invite me over, or people who talk to me, I always tell them I am always open, and my ears and whatever, they are always open to talking. If you just feel like you just a talk away from getting out of your depression, just call me, text me, I will talk to you. Also, there are so many organizations that are are helping people. If you feel like you can't talk to me, especially my friends, I understand. My friends can't talk to me, they feel like I won't understand. It's okay. There's so many centers for depression, that so many organizations these days are willing to help. But guys, this is what I need to tell you guys. It's okay to cry. A man, it's okay to cry even if you're a man. It's okay to talk even if you're a man. Do not let all that soak you, all the emotions. You just let them in, and then one day you end up erupting. We don't want that, guys. We don't want to lose you men, because we understand that the girl child is so much empowered, but who is preparing our men for these empowered women? I mean, we all know women are strong. Women are so strong, and women can deal with some of these things. Alafu women talk. You already know that. Although these days, friendships have really changed. I don't know what's going on. I mean, friendships are just not friendships anymore. But it's okay to cry. It's okay to talk to someone. Look for someone, even if it's a stranger. There are so many organizations who are willing to talk to people. All right. The other thing, guys, is we need to create safe spaces for these guys. I mean, create a safe space, create a safe environment for anyone you think they're undergoing depression, and let them feel okay. All right, let them feel loved. All right, if you see someone who is self-medicating, especially these things, like I said, they either gain too much appetite or lose appetite. So you'll find someone who is self-medicating. Sometimes they take too many drugs, sometimes they take alcohol excessively, and all this is self-medication. You can look at for some of these points that I mentioned, and if you see someone going through this kind of stuff, please just feel free to talk to them. If you can't talk to them, just look for someone who can talk to them. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I know I did not exhaust this topic on depression, because we can't. It's just a conversation that needs to keep on we need to keep on talking about it. I had some few points that were in my head, and we can continue talking about this on the comment section. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate. Please like, share, and comment. If it didn't help you, like I always say, it might help someone else. They may take a point or two home. So thank you so much for watching. See you on our next episode, but don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye.